to Matetai. So, excuse me, a little stuffed up from my cold. I'll try not to share my rhinovirus with you. We will have, starting tomorrow, probably, some 2 students from Elon will be joining us, okay, for our sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Right? So just want to alert you to that. Maybe some additional, as you know, when we reach out and include another campus, there are typically some technological, ups and downs. So just be prepared for that. Okay. All right. Ala, ekete erotemata. Temeron today. Yeah. This is number 1. Okay, so this is lesson 1. To proton anagnosma. All right. You have just the second one. Is that what you have questions on? Or
well, it's
yes.
not. It's coming up live.
Thanks.
Like it shows it as being on there in the picture, and then when I click on it, it goes black.
Okay, I think we're back. You still have nothing over there?
Okay, so it will show, like, earlier it was even showing what you had up on your screen in this little box. And then I clicked on it. But
oh, jeez. Oh, there it is.
oh, good.
Right. Very good. We're all set. Okay, so so we have questions about the next one. All right. All right.
Would it be possible for us to go through the notes for Moraesai? I had some difficulty understanding it. So it seems to me that it's saying this is the verb. See, ivita is see, correct?
See.
See people.
Football.
See over.
No, not over. That would be couper.
Couper. See of.
See.
Above.
It's couper. See what? Below. See below.
With two objects, when they interact. So this is the verb for when 2 objects interact.
Well, phenotype. Just say maybe phino. Phino, if you know what.
To bring to light.
To bring to light. Okay, so in the middle or the passive, it means what? To appear. Okay, so tau tu totorema meta duo diantithemenon menon phenotype. It appears with 2 objects. 2 objects. Tomen. So we have tomen and toda. So tomen and toda. On the one hand, the one on the one hand, okay. In dotike.
In dative.
In the dative.
Indicates. Men.
Well, ton, anthropon, the person.
Person? Okay, okay. Which,
Okay, so tis esta hypothesis to onomatos. Hypothesis.
okay, so case?
Mhm.
Yeah, case. The, does that refer to the dative, or is that something different?
It is a dative, right?
So,
Okay, what kind of word is this? What kind of word is this? It's a pronoun, right?
Like, the indefinite.
Well, it's a relative pronoun, right?
Right.
Okay, and it's dative. Okay,
Okay.
and it's what's its gender?
Masculine?
Masculine. And what does it refer to?
The objects? No. Um, the verb?
Well, relative pronouns refer not to verbs, but
Right, they refer to nouns.
to other nouns.
Would it refer to the verb, like the word the verb? No.
No. What is masculine and singular to which it might refer?
Tonanthropon?
Tonanthropon, okay? So, to, for, or by whom, okay, that's what the dative means, right?
Okay.
Timoreter ergazetai. So ergazetai, tisimene ergazetai. Anybody? The word works, okay? Works. Okay. Works, does something, right? So what would this word timoreter be? Timoreter. Tisimene, tisimene, timorabo. This is an excellent exercise that we're doing here. So we're doing timoreo, okay? Timoreo. I exact or seek revenge or vengeance for, right? Okay. So what would be a timoreter? Timoreter. A person who is seeking vengeance, right? Okay. A person who is seeking vengeance. Okay, so we come back up here. Okay, all right. So, tu notorema, ideta hypo, beta duo diete menon, finita. Ton men in dotike, de loi, ton anthropon, hoi, timoreter, egazetai, on behalf of whom, or for whom, a person who is seeking vengeance acts, right? Or works. Kalos. Toda, on the other hand, the other, okay, so we're talking about two. So tomen refers to one, and toda refers to the other one. And yenikei, itiatikei, in the genitive or accusative case, deloi indicates tain itian. This is very idea. The response, well, in this, it can mean that T, but let's think about what does the verb mean? It means to seek revenge or vengeance, okay? But we know that it's going to appear with one object, which is going to indicate, in the dative case, the person for whom a person seeking vengeance acts, okay? And then it's got another object, okay, that expresses what? Think about what would it, the thing? Yeah, the cause, okay? The cause, right? Idea can also mean blame, okay? So for the cause, okay? So this timoreo takes two objects, the person for whom one is acting as an avenger, and the reason for it. Okay, so let's look at the sentence and let's see if we can see what's going on up here. Okay? All right. All right, so anagignoska parakalo ton protologon Helleniki. Chris.
Akusaste ton logon του Artenbarus edon ta traumata to pyros astuagis ethelon timoresai toi paida times des Artenbarus tenica metepento ton bukulon kai ton paida.
Tell us. You know, so let's work through that. Amy.
Hearing the word.
Okay. Tisesta okronos.
Imperfect? No. Oh, future. Oh, I guess I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
Aorist, okay, aorist, right? We talked about the relationship, the temporal relationship of participles to the main verb, right? What are those relationships?
So our main
When we use participles, right? They derive certain aspects from the verbal system, right? And one of those aspects is tense, okay? How does the tense of the participle relate to the action, the main verb?
We did it ongoing.
Okay. Okay, so we've got participles in essentially 3 time areas, right? Before, during, and after, right? Okay. So what would an aorist participle? Having heard, right? Having heard ton logon.
So having heard the word Artemines.
Okay, would this be word?
Yes, it would.
It can mean word. The speech, right? Okay.
So having heard the speech of Artemines, having seen the injuries of the child, Astruag is having wished.
Okay, but this is etelo, right? This is the chronos, verbal chronos. Present.
So he wishing.
Wishing, alasta.
To avenge.
To avenge.
The.
Okay, now here we have to, this is a little bit clumsy in English because we've got, now there are two.
Okay.
There are two things, okay, right?
So in the dative we have the child. So he wishing to avenge
right.
The child.
The child, right.
Of Artemines.
Okay.
But what is Timaeus?
Okay, so Hinika, so this is a post-positive. Hinika on account of taste.
Okay. On account of this thing?
The teammate. What's the teammate? The honor, on account of the honor.
So he wishes to
Archibald.
reach the child on account of the honor of Archibald
So wishing
wishing.
to avenge, okay, the child, okay, on account of the honor of Archibald, he metapepito.
He
He summoned
summoned the farm cowherd
the cowherd
and the child.
and the child. Alice. Very good. Okay, so this is really good that we're getting the details here, okay, in terms of the tenses. So we have this aorist. Remember that the aorist has an aspectual element to it, okay? It has a sense of a one-time action, okay? Of a very specific one, okay? So having heard, in English, we don't really distinguish between them, okay? We have to add more things to indicate sort of something that happens repeatedly over time, right? We would have to say, having repeatedly heard, or having always heard, or having heard again and again and again. And that would be, you know, that's not the aorist, okay, but that would be the imperfect. And we don't have an imperfect participle though, right? Because the imperfect participle would look just like the present participle. Right? So we're getting that, and we have timoresai here, again, an aorist infinitive to indicate that this is a one-time deal, okay? This is a specific event that I want to take care of. Alasta. Ara ekita ala erotimata? Do you have other questions?
Yes.
Excellent. Alasta. Alasta.
In the first response, with the phrase ego tauta tuton poesa sum dike. Does tauta and tuton, does one refer to one this and another this? Would be tuton, so like.
Excellent. Excellent question. Okay, so here's the thing. O despota, ego poesa. I did, right? I did. And here we have, and then we've got two things. We've got two things in the accusative case, right? Okay. So what would those two things be? What is this? Tauta.
The direct object.
What does it mean? Tauta.
These things.
These things, okay, these things. From utos, haute, and tuto. Okay, so this is the accusative and the nominative plural, tauta. Okay. So these things, and so what would tuton be?
Be like this and those, this and that.
So these things and tuton. Number, case, and gender. Singular, masculine, accusative. What is he going to refer to now? I did these things tuton. To him. Tuton, to this one, right? This one who's here. Okay. So that's a really important thing. Poio takes two objects, okay, both in the accusative case. It can be, and one typically is a thing that one does, and the other one is a thing to whom one doesn't. Okay. It's different than English, because in English we have an indirect object and a direct object, right? Very good, excellent. Sumike. Ala erotimatu, yes.
I had a question about, okay,
Uh-huh.
so in noun or verb, one means custom, the other means no.
Okay.
Never mind.
Soon. Poios logos. What kind of word? Poios logos. That's soon. What's that? A preposition. A prothesis. Okay. And a preposition is going to take what?
Object.
An object. Okay. So this is going to be what? A noun. And what? And we look at that and we see what case does Sue assign? Dative. Okay. So you're storing that away in your little mental lexicon. Okay. Soon plus the dative, right? Soon plus the dative. Palestine.
Is that always the case?
It is always the case. Palestine. Alla erotemata. Ara ekes erotema, Justin?
Echo.
Tip.
I was wondering what the word ontos is doing. It shows up multiple times in just in the question in line 3.
Line. Oh, ontos. Yeah. Kalos. Ontos. Okay. Poios. Poios logos. Esta ontos. What kind of word is that?
It's a participle.
It's a participle. A participle. E metoke. Apo tinos. From what?
Amy?
Ema. Palestine. Ema. Okay. On. Okay, so we've got here's the form of the participle. On. Okay. On. Usa. On. Okay. On. And then in the genitive. Ontos. Okay. Ontos. So let's work this. Sudeu tuda toi tu ontos pais etomesas ton tuda paida ontos rotu paramoi a ekiai toiesta eriste. Okay. Let's work through that sentence, shall we? Sue, you. Now what? Does that strike you as interesting for whatever reason? In English, it's perfectly natural for us, right? Because every sentence has to have a subject.
Usually it's just like in the verb, isn't it?
It's usually just in the verb, right? Here it is in the verb. Tomesas. Is you dared, right? So when we see Sue there, what are we thinking? This is an intense part. You. Okay? You. They. You. Actually. You actually. Tomesas.
Dared.
You actually dared. Okay. You actually dared a vice. You a vice. A child. You actually dared. Okay. Tuda toiutu ontos. A child
That'd be like of your father.
of this one. Okay. Of this one. Tuda. Okay. Tuda. Now, here we're seeing two different forms of this demonstrative pronoun. Okay, we're seeing hudos, hate, tudo, and we're also seeing hoda, heda, toda. Okay. I love this passage for this one. Okay, so let's look. So we've got one hudos, we just talked about hudos, hate, tudo. Okay. And we've got this, now we've got this other demonstrative pronoun, hoda, heda, and toda. And you see that this is essentially just the definite article, right? And we're putting on it a da. These mean this, okay? But there is a slight difference in that the toda means this that is coming, or this that is here. Right? Tuto means this that we've been talking about, okay? Okay, so tuto has a tendency to refer backwards in time, whereas this tends to refer forward in time. Okay, so here, or in this particular case, it has to do with proximity. So you actually dared a child of this person here, okay? This person. So who is he referring to? No. Who's he the child of? This is the Bukolos.
Oh,
Huh? No, that's his brother.
Oh, yeah.
Mithridates. Mithridates, right? You, a child of this guy right here, actually dared this guy right here, being toyutu. Being, what's that? No, okay, so you've heard today this word poios, right? Poios, logos. Ese mane poios. What kind? Okay. And we know that, and you've seen that this he is the interrogative morpheme, right? Okay. It is analogous, this cognate with, in Latin, qua, okay? As in qualis, for you Romanoids out there, qualis, and with, in the Germanic strain, qua, right? Okay. We have a correlative, right? Related to the what is the that. If I say what, and you respond with a relative pronoun or demonstrative pronoun, what is that pronoun? Where did you go? I went there, okay? What did you do? I did that or that, okay? All right? And so the demonstrative, okay, of that is the tau. Just like it is in Latin, qualis, talis, okay? And in English, th. Right, so here we've got, what kind of person is Mithridates? He is toiutos, okay? Toiutos person. He's a person of this kind, okay? Toiutos. So you, being a child of this guy right here, being such a person as he is, meaning what? That he's what kind of person? Bukolos. But even, keep going. Peasant, he's a doulos, he's a slave, okay? He belongs to the king, right? Okay. Doulos. So being of this kind of person, you actually dared to Spain to treat. Thanks. To treat Aida. You're actually there to treat the child, called Aida. Aida. Tuda. We just saw that, right? You, a child of this guy, Mithridates, right, dared to treat the child of this guy, meaning who? Artembares. Ontos, being first, paramoi, before me, okay, being one of the leading people before me, you dared to treat him with aekia poieda.
Outrageous.
Yeah, the thing that is unbefitting, right? Poieda. No, it's the same thing. Let's we've got toyuto, right? Poieda.
The fitting would it be again like of that one?
Okay, well, it modifies this. Okay, so look here. Look, we talked about, here are demonstrative pronouns. Frutos, ate, tuto, right? And then we've got this other one. Then we've got this other one, which is hoda, which is essentially the definite article with a little da attached onto it. Ada, hoda, right? Now we take this. Arc. Sorry. Watch for a second. We take this one. Look what we've done here. What have we done? We take this. Take this. Right? And we add this to it. Right? Of this kind. Okay? Of this kind. What did we do here? What is this? Okay, so this would be frutos. Okay, this is in the genitive case, right? This becomes tutu, right? Tutu. We take this off, okay, and we add the toy on there, and then that one. So what's going on here? What have we done with this one? Chris?
We've done it to the hay.
We've done it to this form right here. We've taken the toy and we've added it onto this other thing, okay? Of this kind, okay? And outrage of this kind here, okay? And you can imagine that this is very, this is a really interesting one because Herodotus, I mean, he is, you remember he's a contemporary of the great playwrights of the time. So there are like these little vignettes here that are almost little plays, right? And so these are like almost like stage things. You can imagine with these kinds of demonstrative pronouns that he's actually, imagine Astylates, Hages, he said, of this guy right here, Mithridates, of this guy right here, Artembares, an outrage of this kind. And he's like turning the child around. Look at the shoulders. He's all beaten up, okay? So this is very sort of, we can see through these demonstrative pronouns that he's probably, being very histrionic, we might say. Okay? This one right here. Hoda, ambegata, hoda. Now look, okay, so here we've got here we've got an adverb, right? Hoda, okay. We've seen this verb hutos, right? Hutos, which is the adverbial form hutos, okay? And here we've got hoda, right? The same adverbial expression, okay? Hoda. And he responded, hoda, in the following way, as follows. And he responded, o despota, pantes, o despota. O what? Master, o despota. Ego. I. All right, what's unusual about this? It's an intensifier because it's right here. Poesa, as I did something there. He says, so you actually dared, and what does he say? I did these things to that one, right? Sundike, right? With justice.
Is the
Cyrus are fine.
This is Cyrus, right? This is Cyrus. Okay. There's this little, 9, 10, 11-year-old, okay, for the king. Hell yeah! Okay? Very good. Poigar, let's go on here. Poigarma ektes comes paides. Because, or
Because he is
poi.
They-
Poi paides.
The children.
The children, ektes comes,
from the village.
from the village, on no. It's genitive, right? We just saw it right here. We just saw that, right? Something similar to that. What is it? What kind of word is it?
Relative pronoun.
What?
The relative.
It's relative pronoun, right? Okay. On, it can be genitive. I mean, it's genitive plural, but it can be masculine, feminine, or neuter. It's the same form. So what does it refer back to?
By the children.
Of whom? Okay, by this. Of whom? Hoda. This one, right? He's pointing to his little playmate. This one, Ain, was. Okay. So the children of the village, okay, of whom this one was, Paizontes, playing, they estesando,
Designated.
they designated, ma, me, king, speon auton,
Of them.
of themselves. So, of themselves. That's a reflexive, okay?
What is this spit on? What part is that? Okay.
This is, well, so for example, we saw heauton, and heauton of himself, okay? Heaute of herself. And so instead of having heauton, which is another form, okay, this, and the alternative could be sveon auton, okay? So this additional word is the equivalent of a half. It's not intensified. It's not intense. It's just an alternate thing. Okay? But that's a very good impulse. Okay. All right. So they made me, and note, look at the arrangement of things here too. This is really important. Hoi, the paides, ma. And this is one of those great things that only Greek can do. Okay. It can put the ma right there. The me, children of the village, of whom this one was one, chose or set up as king, okay, of themselves. Okay. Ahora, έχετε ερωτήματα? Edokun autors enai. Let's continue on here. Edokun autors enai. Eis tuto. Epitide otatos. Okay.
He expected.
Okay, so not, okay, doku. So this is, so what kind of word is this? Is this from dokeo? Okay.
Oh, it's third person plural.
It's third person plural, or first person singular. Okay. For Edokun. I seem. Inai.
To be.
I seem to be. Outdoors.
For them.
To by or for them. Okay. To by or for them. To be. Efe te deo tatos. Suitable, but not just suitable, but the tatos ending. Most suitable. Okay, this is a superlative. Most suitable. Okay. Case tuto.
For this.
For this. Right? Look, they chose me king. Why did they choose me king? Because I appeared to them, I seemed to them to be the one who was most suited for this responsibility. Hoi men nu aloi. So we got hoi men. What are we expecting? We got a da. Okay. Hoi men. Here's our hugos da. Okay. Hoi men nu aloi paedes. On the one hand,
Now, the other children.
ta epe ta somana epe teleon.
Is that to complete?
They were completing, okay? They were completing the things epe ta somana. The assigned things, okay? The assigned things. Who does that?
The other
This.
man.
This one here, okay? This one would be on a puste.
Disobeyed.
Disobeyed. Tefkai, and the eke, excuse me, eke, he had udena logon. No logos, no speech. So what does that mean? He has
Excuse?
no excuse, okay? He had, here we see logos as theory, here, reason, okay? He had no reason, okay? Had no excuse, okay? Okay, okay? Queso, what kind of word is this, Ho? What's that? What? Not reflexive, but a,
No, demon.
you're on the right track.
Pronoun.
It's a pronoun, it's like this one.
That is a relative pronoun.
A relative pronoun, okay? Relative pronoun. Number, case, and gender. Ho.
Masculine, singular.
Not masculine.
Oh, here.
Neuter, singular, nominative. What's this?
Dative.
Case. What is it? What kind of word is that? Preposition, right? Okay. And what
Dative.
case?
Dative.
Oh, what case does ace always assign? Okay, accusative, right? Because here it is. Here it is right here. Ace, tuto. Ace tuto. This is actually one of the things for learners of an L2, of a second language, okay? The prepositional system is one of the most baffling, okay? All right? Typically speaking, because it doesn't always make sense, the things that we put. So, for example, here in Memphis, if I go to the movie and there's a line, I stand in the line, right? Right? Isn't that what I do? Isn't that what you do, Justin? You stand in the line? Okay. If I'm in New York, what do? I stand on a line. Yeah, in New York, if I'm in New York City and I go to the movie, I will stand on line, not in line. So the participial system is one of those really interesting phenomena, and we're beginning to see that, where these prepositions and preverbs have a variety of different meanings, okay? But as prepositions, ace always takes the accusative case, because it always indicates sort of movement towards something. It can be literal, as in I'm going into something, or it can be metaphorical, I'm getting involved in something, or it can be in this manner or this way, or for this reason, that sort of thing. Okay? For which he eleva.
He bore the punishment.
He,
Suffered.
well, he literally
Carried.
took, got, became. The justice, okay, and we would translate that how? He got what was coming to him, right? Okay. He received punishment. Okay, he became. Eun de tu de henete axios tenos kaku ema. If therefore, ema, I am, axios tenos kaku, worthy of something bad, okay? If I'm worthy of something bad, henete tuda. We'll just on this henete. On account of tuda. This thing here. Hodotoi parima. Hoda. This one. Here I am, okay? Here I am, okay? Bring it on, okay? I am present, okay? Here I am. That's an awesome speech. It's fantastic. All right, we're out of time today. We'll come back. We'll go through this a couple more times. I'll post up the next one. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be joined by some new students, okay? Our ranks are growing.